Hello, my most amazing artists. Who's ready for an Arty party? It is Thursday. Today is our Arty party day. And today, my friends, we are going to do the most fun project that I loved to do when I was a kid and probably ruined and wasted a lot of crayons doing, but it's a ton of fun. You are going to make your very own crayon scratching board and then scratch a message into the crayon to reveal what is underneath. It is going to be so fun. You're going to need your crayons, obviously, and some elbow grease, and it's just going to be a real cool project. Here we go.
Hey art friends, for this video you're going to need crayons and paper and something to scratch with, which I'll find my scissors here in just a minute. Today we're going to make a really cool thing for your Thursday Arty party. It's going to be a crayon scratching, and me myself loved to do this when I was a young child. I remember being in daycare and doing this and being so excited about the end results. Now I'm going to do kind of a small square because this does take an awful lot of crayon and a lot of elbow grease. You ever hear adults say that? That just means a lot of work. All right, so I'm just gonna I'm pushing fairly hard. I know all of you hard colors in my classroom. This is a video for you guys. And my camera's probably moving as I push hard because it's on my table. You want a really good layer of wax. Use whatever colors you want. Doesn't matter. I usually do kind of a rainbow effect on this because it looks pretty cool. I'm sorry my camera's moving, you guys. I'm trying for it not to move, but it's really hard. There we go. Maybe if I hold it still while I color, it won't. No, that probably didn't work very well either. Anyway, I'm laying down a really good layer of color. Let's see. What's next to my rainbow colors here? I'm doing some light colors, but some dark colors would work too. Lay a really, really thick layer down. Yeah, my colors in my room that love to color hard, you know who you are. This video is for you guys. If your crayon gets worn down, don't be afraid to peel the paper off, you guys. And hey, if you're having trouble getting the paper off your crayons, soak them in a bowl of water for about an hour because the paper on these is actually, the paper on your crayons is glued down with a water-soluble glue, much like Elmer's. And when you soak them in the water, it does not hurt the wax. Wax is oily. Wax and water do not mix. Your crayons will not melt unless they are washable. Don't put washable crayons in water. They will melt. And then the wrapper will peel off very easily. You won't hurt your fingernails trying to peel the wrapper off. It'll just come right off. And then you can use your crayons. Okay, let's see here. I was actually doing that in my art room before all this sickness hit. I had a whole box and a friend of mine was helping too. She was peeling crayons for me as well. Something you can do while you watch movies. Okay, now I've made a rainbow and now I'm going to get my black crayon. Your black crayon is going to be super important to this project, so don't start this project unless you have one because I don't want you to be disappointed. I think you could probably use a dark purple, but black is really going to be your best bet. Now you're going to lay this color down as hard as you can. Very, very thick layer. Because what we're doing is we're making a homemade scratch board. And in just a minute, we're going to scratch off this black layer and you'll be able to see what's underneath. Guys, I'm so sorry about my camera moving. The whole table's moving. You're not doing this project right unless your table's moving. I'm just kidding. Really, really thick, okay? If you make a scratch on this and you don't like it, you can always color back over it. I'll try to remember to show you that in the demo. Oh, I love Thursday Arty Party. It's so fun. I hope you guys have been having a good week this week. All right, when I'm done with that first layer, I'm gonna go back and do another layer, kind of the opposite way of which I colored. So I colored this way first and now I'm coloring this way.
I really want to cover as much of this up as I possibly can. Really, really, really thick, okay?
All right, you can still see a little bit underneath it.
Let me see if I can get a little bit more on there. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. Really work it. Okay. Whoops, there we go.
All right, I'm gonna go get some scissors. I'll be right back.
Come here. Nope, you can't have this bone. Yummy, yummy. It's time for another Abby break, where Abby just chews on bones and looks all cute and cuddly. We've had Abby for a really long time. She's pretty old. I think she's about 8 or 9. We don't know exactly how old she was when we got her. We adopted her. But she is just the sweetest girl. And she's really spoiled, you guys. She likes to get on the bed with me. But that's okay. She has all these bones she likes to chew on. What's she doing? Abby.
Yeah, she's really hard to get. It's really hard to get her attention when she's chewing on a bone because she's so like hyper focused on this bone and how delicious it is. So I'll try to get some more footage later of her not chewing on a bone. Maybe she'll do a trick for us.
All right, I'm back. I hope that you guys have some blunt scissors and not sharp scissors. I don't have any, and I still don't have access to my classroom, so I'm just doing the best I can with what I have. But be careful with the scissors. You don't want to be, you know, gripping them so hard that they cut your skin. You're going to use the end of the scissors to scratch into this. I think you can use a pencil as well, but the scissors seemed like they worked really. Just be really careful. You know, scissors are sharp. So let me scratch a little message here. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Ooh. Now be careful not to scratch really hard because you don't want to obviously cut through your paper. And one of the things I remember really liking to do as a kid was scratching a whole picture out. Look at that, you can scratch your heart out. You guys ever get those scratch off things in the mail? You know, you've won a free card. You really haven't, but they're really fun to scratch. I usually scratch them before I throw them away, just because I like to scratch things. All right. It's a little bit hard to scratch this. There we go. And then just kind of wipe away whatever you scratched. Now, if you make a mistake, no worries, because you can get your black crayon and just go right back over it most of the time and fill it back in with crayon and do it again. There we go, guys. So have fun with your scratching project. If you want to, you can post these on YouTube for everyone to see. And it's really a fun thing to do. Try to think of a picture in your head before you start, or you can just write a little phrase. That's always good. So, all right, guys, have a fun art time. Bye.